Hello, 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 my people of St. Lucia. My heart goes out to the parents and the family of the little boy that are missing in St. Lucia. My people of St. Lucia, I am aware on social media there are many stories coming from the internet and also the news about the missing little boy. Just see Diana Charles the Great. I want to talk about what I think and believe happened to the little boy, and that's a fact. I'm giving my honest opinion, and I'm speaking on behalf of the little boy. And I know many of y'all will tell me, Diana Charles, be positive. I am very positive with my talk and what I put out there. But we also have to look at the fact and what might happen and can happen to the little boy. And today I want to talk about parents who have their young kids growing up and how careless they can be and not caring for the children that they are putting onto this world, and not caring about their safety and their well-being. And I know a lot of resolutions doesn't really take note and look after their children properly. They expect the little minors will look after themselves and they're old enough to check on themselves. Now, I know for a fact about parenting a lot. And I'm telling you all facts that I see happen. There is a lot of parents, mother, father, don't care for their poor little children in St. Lucia. So, I am going to talk about children's safety. And I'm also going to talk about the little boy that is missing as we speak. Now, the news on the mother of the missing little boy, says that the child went, whoever said that the little boy went washing his hands or dressing him up, the child left the house. Okay. So if that child like leaving the house, hear me out, St. Lucian. If the child like leaving the house, that is just, the child is not an adult. He likes to just walk around and wander around without parents' permission. Hear me out, just St.Lucia. Pay attention, Pay attention to what I have to say. If you have a little troublesome child that likes to go around to explore, to see things, you'll also say that he likes going to the beach. The child is a minor, a little boy. Y'all have a big, nice house. Why is it y'all don't put a latch and a lock and give everybody a key to open that gate? Y'all know the child always like to walk around without permission and like to go around and go and see things. Why is the lock open? Why is the gate open? That is carelessness. Don't come for me, St. Lucian. I'm telling y'all how it is. When you have little children, you cannot trust them not even a second. Because the children doesn't have a grown-up mind like us. Why is that gate open when y'all have children in your house? You're supposed to also put a latch and also a place where he cannot open and escape the yard. And the child have to have supervision with a grown-up in your house. Y'all don't expect the child will sit down and stay put if y'all doing dishes. Child have things to do. It's the same way y'all have things to do. Y'all don't know the child's gonna wanna go do something. And what that really bothers me, all due respect to the family and the missing child, Y'all, I don't see no tears in your eyes. The fact that the missing child is not around. Something is fishy going on here. Because if I have my little son growing up and I lose my little son, he's missing. Partiyers panye ki an sotan ze ho pièce as family member. Really, St. Lucian? I tell y'all, don't come for me, eh? Just accept the fact what I'm saying is, and I'm telling you as I see it. Now, the child is missing. The child is missing. Like I tell y'all, responsibility, take responsibility for your actions. When y'all have children, the children didn't ask to grow up. It's your responsibility for their safety. Zope ha ime si zovle. Sa passe en péché la was gouye. This is the truth. Okay? Now, in St. Lucia is a small island. And y'all mean to tell me it's about almost 2 weeks, the child, nobody know where that child is? None of y'all in St. Lucia don't have the child at your house. Kile zoko hoka kwenye. Okay. Civilians cameras saw the little child by the sea, by the beach. Enjoying the beach like Diana Charles. People saw the child and they did not pick up the child. Kile zoko hoka kwenye. Ebe, what can I think? Ebe lam ya haleti mama lame. The sea suck up the child in the sea. That's what I would investigate, my dear. Nobody in St. Lucia don't have the child. So the child went on a boat and nobody don't know where the child is. Ebe, okay. Let's say, for instance, the child went swimming. The child get drown. And in a heartbeat, if he get drunk, the sea already can push the child on shore. Up to now, they already checked the whole beach. There's no child. In this small island, y'all cannot find a little boy, missing boy up to now? Who do y'all think y'all fooling in St. Lucia? Now, the other thing again is, back when I was growing up, I was told my grandparents used to say that is high court season. You know what high court season means, Kuma? Yo kapoti mama by demo. And a lot of my grandparents used to say that, but now when I really realize it as I grow up, mwen kopon ki sa yo te ka di ya. Bon, si zo sav sa mwen di high court season, ou pa have yo kapon ti mamay virgin, ti mamay jen mamay by demo pou fe la vi yo work out. Y'all know that, Kuma. Don't try to tell me be positive. I'm telling y'all what can happen with little children when you let the little children outside of your sight. Ou sav moun ka serviti minors pou bene by demo. Y'all know that in St. Lucia they have a lot of y'all in St. Lucia. I know y'all, okay? Don't come for Diana Charles, because that can happen, If y'all don't see that little boy, just have exactly kisas of AP. Bon, mwen vle zo komente le video sa la. Ek mama ti mama ila. Ek fami se mama ila. Honi yon go kay sa la. Zo pa have honi pou mette get ek supervision, ek mette lak le, ek bay tout moun lak le, because y'all have the children at your house. Y'all don't know y'all have to put padlock on the gate and give everybody a key. It's your responsibility when they have children. Zoka fe ishmale la te. E pitse mama ina kanik. God knows where the little boy is. And y'all coming on the news and saying the child was there. Y'all dressed the child. He went and washed his hand. Zopa ha trust mama ila. Not even in a twinkle in the eye. And another thing again, none of y'all are crying. Everybody has something to say about this. And the second thing about it is, why up to now y'all cannot find a little child? C'est pas un pays fait Canada that the child lost, huh? The child is missing in Soufre. A little round the island, nobody know where the little boy is. St.Lucia, weapon question an. Kote se ti mamay se moun nan zo ka pon ek fe baye pi la. Eh? Eventually it will catch up with y'all. Back in the days, years ago, I remember they had a twin little girls. Zo point. De ti mamay de twin nan. Ti mamay lek point body pat se mamay lek mete ek body pat se mamay la bye de mou pou fe bagay an set li si fe zeze pi. Exote we body pat se mamay la adan fouche bon. Y'all St.Lucians y'all think I don't know what some of y'all about. J'ai mon ouvert. St.Lucia is too much of a small island for me to be putting up with your putting up with these vicious ex-con things y'all doing in St.Lucia. A lot of y'all are selling your children for the devil to make progress. If that child is not found, that little boy is not found, y'all know exactly what y'all did with it, because at the end of the day, c'est pas chaque qui m'a heti mama la so quickly. Huh? Y'all know exactly where the little boy is. Mwen vle zo come for me, because a lot of y'all are buried in the sun. Y'all are too vicious in St.Lucia. Ou kopwan? Children are missing in St.Lucia. Tout le hawk are missing in St.Lucia, and y'all not finding them. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all know exactly what's going on. Now, thinking positive, I've already prayed for the little boy to come home. But let me tell you something. After 2 weeks, even the mother and the parents of that little boy, y'all know exactly who's responsible for the missing of the little boy. Zoki, y'all are responsible for him being lost. Because some of y'all are too irresponsible in St.Lucia. Y'all just abandoning your child as if the child is old enough an adult to care for themselves. Mais ça fait d'ailleurs Charles qui a sous compte zo. Rien qui a les social media, how un moun kapati la yon sofa quand la kayo. Tout ça fait moun a sous compte zo. Mais ça fait zon kay zo. Peso ka brûlé et puis ça fait moun a sous compte zo. On a fou dans la maison qui zo quand abandonner iso. Moi vle zo comment Jean St.Lucia. Too many young children, young minors have been missing in St.Lucia. Ekote case la. You think it's every single time like that people gonna be fooled by vicious things that is happening in St.Lucia? Zoka servi adi dan zoka ka servi seti mama ise moun kafe la me sale pi. You think I don't know? A lot of little children have been taken away from their children, which my grandparents told me before. When it's high court season, zo sav sa bien. Mwen ke espèce comment la en les vidéos, sa la. Then, let me tell you something. It is something that losing a son and a daughter pan yen ki eze. Ma wè yen glo sorti an zye madame la ki pet ishlia. Something is very wrong about that. Ou vle di mwen ti mama isa la pa, not just the parents I talking about. I'm talking about St.Lucians. Zo vle di mwen kosa an ti peyi sa la zo pes poko sav ki kote ti mama isa ye. Si zo poko sav kote ti mama isa ye, amoun pa sav amoun gen ti mama isa ye ki pa kadia sa ba yi vle fam ti mama isa la. C'est ça, moi c'est 2 cents mwen me asouza fezon St.Lucia. That is my 2 cents in that story of about the missing boy that cannot be found in St.Lucia. Now I will continue praying for my country of St.Lucia. Mais so help me God. Se kate se vis zo a on St.Lucia, ma put up epi anko. On an chay vis. An chay fight down. An chay bagay pou fezon progress. Now, the list goes on. Now, I tell you all the truth and reality, and that's the fact. Hope they find that little boy, because at the end of the day, we all praying to hopefully they will find the little boy. But somebody, if they cannot find the little boy, is somebody that took the person little child ek fe bagay epi. Opa vle di se bay sa pièce, ebe mwen di bay zo,